Hey G fans, Godzilla 2014 here with a new video. And so today, I'm going to show you guys my top 6 of Godzilla, my favorite Godzilla design. So I was hopefully thank you all for giving me like 300 subs again for all that. So yesterday I uploaded the top 25 favorite Godzilla YouTuber of all, but most of my favorite YouTuber of all is Godzilla, Louis Duran, Goji Franklin, and other Godzilla YouTuber like Alyssa Goji Geeks 101 and the other Godzilla YouTubers. But today, I'm gonna show you guys my top 6 favorite Godzilla designs. So let's begin. Top 6 Godzilla 1984. So yeah, look at this guy. He was pretty cool, but he's all grumpy up, but he looks more like Godzilla 1975 after he defeats Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus. But that's Terror of Mechagodzilla was the end of the Showa series movie like 1954-1975. Godzilla 1954 Terror of Mechagodzilla. But now, Godzilla 1984 was the very first heisei movie, but I'm not pretty sure it's the very first heisei movie, but I don't know. But anyways, look at this guy. They made a great detail of Godzilla. He looks pretty awesome, and he's all anchor looking. He looks different than a 1975 Godzilla looking. But the reason that I really like this is because he all he does is destroys all a bunch of buildings, and he just shoots atomic beams like just like short scene of like shooting beam, all that. But during the end, he fell down into the volcano, and then boom, he just like died. But yeah, but finally, no sign of monsters to interrupting him. I mean, something like Monster, all the monsters just always interrupted for Godzilla. All but 1984, no monsters, all that. So yeah, and they use like during the movie they use like a robotic machine named Super X because Super X was like a very first machine that wants to kill Godzilla, but he just unconscious. They make him dead, looking all that. So he's still alive, and he finally knocked down Super X with a building. So then the building go boom, and then Super X got knocked down and dead. But yeah, but during the end, he fell down the volcano, and Godzilla's no longer in the city. But this is my talk. So anyways, that's my top 6 Godzilla 1984. Top 5 Godzilla 1989. So 1989 Godzilla is only for Godzilla vs. Biollante. So during the movie, after Godzilla fell down into the volcano, but he finally came up from the volcano after an explosion going on. So they made Godzilla 1989 looks like because Godzilla vs. Biollante was like the very first Heisei series, along with Biollante. So these people use like the new weapon called anti-nuclear energy bacteria to kill Godzilla, but they use another machine called Super X2 because Super X was knocked down by the building, and they make another machine called Super X2 because Super X2 looks like a big jet, and uses like a atomic beam mirror. So Godzilla's beam just shoots the Super X2, and then Super X2 just shoot him back with his green beam. So yeah, he finally when he And now another monster named Biolante, he finally showed up. Godzilla finally showed up, all that. But anyways, let me tell you all to the Godzilla looking design. But yeah, he looks pretty awesome, and he's pretty awesome. They did a great design, and his spines are different. So I like his spines, all his great details, and the tails, and all that. It made it great scales, all that. I mean, he looks pretty good, but no matter how they made him real, that Toho made him real good on the Godzilla in 1989. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the top 5 Godzilla. For number 5, Godzilla 1989. Top 4, Godzilla 2014. But yeah, look at this Godzilla 2014 dude. So yeah, he's the very first legendary Godzilla of all, along with Muto. But they made him great detail on a Godzilla. They make him foot looks like a brontosaurus or like brachiosaurus foot, or even elephant foot looking on his foot. So yeah, and his spine looks pretty neat. Looks pretty good on his great details on like spines all over it and his scales and all that. I mean, I like the 2014 all that. This is like I've seen the Godzilla 2014 since twice when I was 14 years old, and I never knew that he defeated Muto. So he probably saved the city known as San Francisco after when he fights Muto, the male and the female. But his first appearance is when male Muto is after the male Muto show up in Hawaii. He finally came up, and he fought off male Muto in the Honolulu, and he took off. And then the male Muto shows up in San Francisco along with female Mutos, but female Muto just showed up in Las Vegas, all bunch of like a little bit of cities, all that. So then she showed up in San Francisco, and there was a fierce battle between Godzilla and Muto. So essentially, like the part that kiss of death, that he killed female Muto. So yeah, they made Godzilla very awesome. Great details, great scales, and the tails are really long. So that's it. Top 4 Godzilla 2014. Top 3 Godzilla 1993. But I'm not going to say 1992 or 1994, but there was 1992, 93, and 94 are exactly the same Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Mothra, along with Batra versus Mechagodzilla 2 and versus Space Godzilla. So yeah, but yeah, look at this guy. He looks pretty awesome. He's kind of looks same like in 1989, 1991, but 1989 and 1991 is different Godzilla design. But 1993 is the same design like from 1992 and 1994 Godzilla design. They're all exactly the same. Yeah. But anyways, look at this guy. Looks pretty neat. It's just like classical Godzilla that I very like. They made it great details, all that, including the spines and the tails, and made it great scales and all that. Because I really like this guy because he's the one who fight off with Mechagodzilla 2 and Rodan 2, but only original Rodan 1993 when Rodan finally transformed into a Fire Rodan. And then all Godzilla did was fight Mechagodzilla instead of Rodan during the final battles, because Rodan just give his energy to Godzilla to make Godzilla even more stronger to kill Mechagodzilla 2. So yeah, so guys, that's pretty much it of my top three Godzilla versus Godzilla 1993. Top two Godzilla 1995, or known as Burning Godzilla. So yeah, look at this Burning Godzilla. The reason why that he the why Godzilla turned into a burning Godzilla is because like the Fire Rodan was give his energy to Godzilla during from Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla. So finally he used like red atomic beam, all that, to kill Mechagodzilla 2 and Space Godzilla, but thanks a lot to Fire Rodan that he gave his power to Godzilla to make him even more stronger than Mechagodzilla 2 and Space Godzilla. So this his red atomic beam was made the monster make him kill Godzilla with his red beam. I seen that like Mechagodzilla 2 has been killed with his red beam, including Space Godzilla was killed by the red beam. After Space Godzilla's crystals was all gone cracked by Mogira's fire spiral missiles, all that. So then Godzilla transformed into a burning Godzilla, and the sad moment at the end of Godzilla vs. Destroyer is Meltdown. So yeah, Godzilla 1995, Burning Godzilla, was finally Meltdown. But after that, Godzilla Jr. was transformed into a rebirth version of Godzilla during the end of Godzilla vs. Godzilla vs. Destroyer. So yeah, I really love this Burning Godzilla because he's one of the most powerful Godzilla of all. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Top two, Godzilla 1995 or Burning Godzilla. Last but not least, only last one. Last one is top one, Godzilla 2019. So yeah, guys, looks pretty. Look at this guy. He looks pretty awesome. But he's exactly the same Godzilla, but his spines is a 1994 version. So he looks different, but he's exactly the same Godzilla, but his spines are different and his roars are different. Because they use a roar like in 1960s Godzilla roars, or even 1954 Godzilla roars, like classical Godzilla roars too, and same Godzilla 2014 roars. So you look at this guy, he looks pretty awesome. Man, I never knew, I seen that movie. Man, I never knew that Godzilla has his spines different, because he was the best Godzilla 2019 of all. But Godzilla 2019 was like even better than 2014. And you know why? Because King of Doors was like put everything chaotic, like a hurricane, like you seen it from the scene, like a hurricane. That was King of Thor, who creates like so much chaotic going on. And I like the part that he used like Alpha Call to call out these two titans during the scene. But that's King Thor's Alpha Call when he called out to these two titans to showing up. The one Titans from Arizona and the one of the Titans from Germany, and the other Titans, but I don't know where they came from. So these four Titans just showing up, and during the end, they bowed down to Godzilla because they knew that King Ghidorah has been defeated by him. So then, and I never knew that I never really thought that Rodan's be on the Godzilla side, but instead, Rodan fights Mothra. I mean, I don't know why, but anyways, this Godzilla 2019 was one of my best movie of all. It's kind of even better than 2014, but I'm not gonna judge that because in 2014 Godzilla, but all Godzilla do is like fight two mutants, all that, but it's a little bit chaotic. But 2019 was even the most chaotic of all because of King Ghidorah and other Titans. But yeah, that's pretty much it for top 1 of Godzilla 2019. So guys, that's pretty much it for my top 6 favorite Godzilla designs. I choose that Godzilla design because I was a big fan of Heisei Godzilla and Legendary Godzilla. So I like Heisei first. I like the Heisei Godzilla, especially the legendary version, Legendary Godzilla, and that's why I'm a big fan of them. It's because I love it. I'm not sure if I like Showa or Benelia, but I'll try to see if I can do it, if I like it or not. So, I hope you guys like enjoying this video so much. Remember, stay BG fans. And this is Cruzilla 2014, signing out.